Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike here from Arizona, and I'm just giving you an update on this tank. So last time I had a video, I briefly discussed how I'm going to be making this into a display tank, and this will actually be, I'll be starting that transformation, and I started it yesterday, but I'll be doing more of it today. What's going to be happening with this tank? So first thing we did was we basically took a razor blade and got rid of most of the lime scale. There is still some, but I will take care of that as I get further along on this project. The lime scale was really easy to get rid of, just basically razor blade and the water of, you know, the texture of the water against the glass, and it comes right off. No problems at all. You know, that's what I like about glass. Very easy to clean. What is a pain in the neck is the duckweed. The duckweed is really annoying because, I mean, look at it. I mean, it just basically likes this, loves to stick to the glass and dry on the glass and create problems. But I'm going to try to get rid of even more of the duckweed, put it in the greenhouse. I have a ton of duckweed in the greenhouse right now. But today's project will be take all of these pots, these clay pots, and put it in my greenhouse. Put them into the actual system itself and see where that goes, because the pots in here are just taking up too much room. Not to mention, in a display tank, I want it to be a natural setting, so I do not want these pots to be in the display tank at all. What I was thinking, and I want your guys' suggestions, so please comment down below. I'm thinking about doing some large pieces of driftwood in here. They're going to have Anubias tied to them. I might even do a piece of driftwood with Java moss. I have quite a bit of Java moss right now. It just depends. I don't really have too much luck with Java moss, and I don't know if it's because of the water hardness that I get here in Arizona. I mean, I have a water softener, but I'm not really sure I want to use it on this tank. But because I already used that for my saltwater tank. The cartridges, I go through a lot of them because the water is ridiculously hard here in Arizona. So I don't know, maybe we'll do a Java moss tree. It just depends on how it does. I might start off with it, and if it does great, I'll keep at it. If it doesn't do great, then I'll continue with something else that I can put on that. So I'm going to do Anubias tied to driftwood. Mid-ground, I'm probably going to do these crypts right here. There's some crypts loosened back here. I don't know if you can see them, but there. Let me see if I can zoom up on it or not. So right there, there's a crypts loosens. That thing is doing spectacular. I've had that thing in a tank for, I can't even tell you how long it's been in there. It's been a long time. I actually sold all my crypts because I had that one for so long. I forgot about it, and I found it a couple of weeks ago. I was just like, oh, I'm just going to keep it. So I'm just probably going to split that up and put that mid-ground in here. Foreground, I don't really know if I'm going to keep the crypts throughout the mid-ground and foreground. Possibly some dwarf sage. I don't think I'm going to do anything like hairgrass or possibly the dwarf baby tears, because I am going to run CO2 on this tank eventually, but not right away. And those things definitely will not do as good without CO2. And I don't really think, like I said, I'm not going to go full force into CO2 right away in this tank. That's probably going to be something down the road. But today's project, like I said, get rid of the pots. I'm going to vacuum out the sand because I'm going to reuse this sand. I'm just going to put root tabs throughout it, even more root, because I haven't put root tabs in this tank in probably about 4 or 5 months now. So it's probably about time for more root tabs. And yeah, I mean, I want to hear your guys' suggestions for stocking. I really do enjoy these guppies and endlers. They're really cool. But I want to do something new in this tank. These guys do really good in the greenhouse come summertime. They're going to explode because of the warmer water temperatures, plus the availability of food all the time. So I'm really looking forward to that, which I still have a guppy project that I'm going to be working on as well. But these guys are actually going to be in the greenhouse. I really enjoy these guys in the greenhouse. They do, like I said, phenomenal out there. So I'm going to give them a chance to really build some big numbers of these. Now keep in mind, none of these are, clearly these are mixed. So these are kind of like hybrids. And that's fine though. I really don't care about that. I like having the different varieties of fish. I do like straight up 100% strands too, but when it comes to tanks like this, I'd rather just have a bunch of different fish to look at. So again, I want suggestions of what you want to see in here. Do you want to see tetras? Do you want to see, I don't know, whatever it is that you want to see, let me know. I want to make a tank that people actually want to see. Nothing too hard. I really don't think I'm going to go any of the routes of any African cichlids, because somebody was like, oh, somebody here suggested, why don't you do some cichlids and Anubias? You know, they tend to leave that alone, but that kind of limits me. Not to mention, there's two different types of people out there. There are people who buy a big fish tank and put the biggest fish they can find in it, and then people that buy a big fish tank and get lots of schooling fish. And I used to be the guy who buys the big monster fish, but now I'm the guy who likes to have the schooling fish and the small fish kind of working together as a community. So keep that in mind. But I will take anything for suggestion. I will do just about anything. I can get anything. I can get any plants. So if you have suggestions on plants, I'm going to do some different red varieties of plants. There's going to be a couple of different types of swords in here. I just want to see your guys' idea. I'd love for you guys to comment down below. And let me know what it is you want to see in here. And obviously this tank is going to be a blank slate, and we can actually kind of build it together. So I hope you guys are looking forward to this as much as I am. It's nothing like setting up a new tank, and I'm putting life back into this tank where it's going to be a display. And I'm extremely excited. So do me a favor, please leave a comment down below of what you want to see. Please rate, throw me a like or a thumbs up, and please hit that subscribe button if you have not done so yet. I will talk to you soon.